So, first up, we've got vote 1 for Squishy's ground pinch double touch. This is going to be vote 1 for this one here. Vote 1 for this one.
Oh my god. What the fuck? $94 miles per hour.
Mamma mia,
Holy
Papa Pia, baby got the diarrhea.
What's up, Onion?
Oh my god. What the fuck? $94 miles per hour. Holy fuck.
So there's number 1 there for you. Interesting take, Shutson. You might be right. I don't know. I just don't think the other ones are all that great either. So that was number 1 there. Then we got 2 here for Gus Garrett, Justin Chicago aerial team play. Again, this is number 2 for this one.
Why do we drag each other down? We could be happy if you let me. But we keep crashing into doubt. Keep on fighting all the things why do we drag each other down? We could be happy if you let me. But we keep crashing into doubt. Keep on fighting all the things why do we drag each other down? We could be happy if you let me. But we keep crashing into doubt.
Oh man, I read that as a backboard pass, not a missed flip reset. I don't think Justin misses an open net flip reset quite that badly. Not open net, going over whoever that defender was. I don't know. I think that's still very clearly the best play. But all right, so that one's 2. Then we got vote 3 here for Justin's cross map flip reset handoff. They're gonna be vote 3 for this one here. Vote 3.
People trying to stay alive and just stay peaceful. So hard to survive, but we're so lethal. My people trying to stay alive and just stay peaceful. So hard to survive, but we're so lethal.
And I mean, you know, also keep in mind, Shutson, its competition is pretty much this, which is also a missed flip reset. So, I don't know. Really, Orion going for number 3? Really? Is number 3 gonna win tonight? Did not see that one coming. Man, I think 2 is an incredible play right here. I think 3 is mediocre and 1 is kind of just squishy fucking around. I think 2 is really great. I am shocked to see people actually going for 3 over 2. What's up, Delayed Flick? How's it going, man? And then last up here, we got vote 4 for Satz's no good, terrible, horrible, very bad day. Vote 4 for this one.
Da! Ja, da! Oh! Ja! Nein! No fucking! No, geh rein! Junge! Nein! Junge, halt dein Maul! Halt dein Maul! Halt deine dumme Schnauze! Da! Ja, da! Oh! Ja! Nein! No fucking! No, geh rein! Junge! Nein! Junge, halt dein Maul! Halt dein Maul! Halt deine dumme...
And then later in Scout, we actually got his teammates' point of view on it. Here's that.
Da! Da! Oh! Ja! Nein! No fucking! No, geh rein! Junge! Nein! Junge, halt dein Maul! Halt dein Maul! Halt deine dumme Schnauze! Da! Da! Oh! Ja! Nein! No fucking! No, geh rein! Junge! Nein! Junge, halt dein Maul! Halt dein...
So anyways, there's that. What's up, Timmy? How you doing? Unfortunately, you can't vote in this round because you don't have rep. If you want to get rep, you got to be here for an earlier round and vote in one of those. But you're welcome to express your opinion. I will take it into account. We don't really go purely based on votes. We go by a general consensus of chat. So you're more than welcome to express your opinions, and it will matter. Just the votes won't officially count. This ain't no miss flip reset. 3 is great positioning and capitalization from Gimmick. 2 is, oh, I missed, but it hit the backboard and my teammates there, so 4 ahead. Fair enough. I still can't understand how they managed to not score that, I know, right? Justin was that great. He had the whole top right side open. Yeah, but, you know, team play. All right, so let's get 4 out of there because that's obviously not it. And let's see if You going away? There you go. Anyone want to argue for the squishy thing? Anyone like really super into this? I mean, I definitely read it as Squishy just kind of having a good time. It's certainly nice, but it's basically a point blank ground pinch. Not really particularly impressive to me, and it's more just visually interesting than anything else. So anyone want to vote for number 1, or can I get it out of here and we could just have this 2 versus 3 argument? Shutson dropping a nay on it. Yeah, I haven't really seen anything like this, but no way is it the best. 6ix9ine saying neat touch, but nah. Danny Boy dropping the nay as well. All right, yeah, so let's get 1 out of the running. Man, it takes forever. Prefer 3 because it is a direct pass team play. 2, I've already made my argument against. All right, well, let me play these again here just to, you know, I know it hasn't been too long, but I'm a creature of habit. So let's play these again and just take another look at it. So here's 2.
Why do we drag each other down? We could be happy if you let me. But we keep crashing into doubt. Keep on. Why do we drag each other down? We could be happy if you let me. But we keep crashing into doubt.
Also, don't sleep on Garrett in this. Like, Garrett's air dribble handoff to Justin's flip reset backboard pass to Chicago's finish. That's in overtime also, by the way. In overtime, they did this shit. In overtime, who are they playing against? Is this like rank S6-mans or something? No, it's not. I have no idea who they're playing against. But yeah, so that's number 2, and then here's number 3.
My people trying to stay alive and just stay peaceful. So hard to survive, but we're so lethal.
This is a fucking double commit. It's a fucking double commit. It's for some reason Gimmick is like right on Justin's ass. And like pops up and finishes this flip reset that again, it's like the most basic flip reset that goes wide, and then Gimmick's like, oh, I gotcha, and he comes and knocks it into the side. Look how fast Gimmick reads this and gets to it. What's there to read? Also, I'll point out Justin is playing without a mic, so I don't know if they're on comms or not. It's like a no mic stream. I don't know if that means his like mic isn't working or if possibly they're on comms that we can't hear. Just throwing that out there as a bullshit bad faith argument. But like, look, this is Justin getting a like 1-touch flip, a 2-touch flip reset, and then he just sort of lobs it up, and Gimmick comes in and puts in the easiest fucking shot in the world. Delayed Flick, you can go to dailies.gg/finalists and watch it for yourself if you want. I'm kind of, you know, on a rhythm here. We're talking about things. I played it hardcore. Okay, no, you're talking about something else. Just watched episode 2 of Game of Thrones. Nice, man. Alec trying to get me with that OT. He knows me far too well. Yep. 6ix9ine saying 2 by far. It's not a double commit. Hello? No, it's really not. Gimmick is just sort of underneath him. I thought Gimmick was like also going up for the aerial, but you're right. He's like underneath him and then comes up and knocks in what I will say again is the easiest fucking shot in world history. Ball chasers don't read, they just ball chase. Still 8 Flick saying Gimmick pre-jumped that. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. It's a very high-level skill to be able to pre-jump something. You gotta be, you know, top tier to do that shit. It's not a basic flip reset, it's downfield and he gets the first slick touch. 6ix9ine saying it's basic as fuck. Orion saying Gimmick waits for this ball to drop. He's not going for the same goal. 6ix9ine saying 2 is by far the better play for the same ball, yeah. 6ix9ine saying 1, 2, 3 in OT. And not just 1, 2, 3, but an air dribble pass to a flip reset pass. 1, 2, 3. Danboy saying this is a tough one, but coming down on the 2 side. Sent you one from Austria so you can get that sweet distance. Not sure what Orion saying. Okay, you're talking about something else. Come on, fellas. That flip reset pass to bait out the defense for Chicago was on point. Yeah, I mean, like, again, let's go back over to this one and have this argument about whether this is a flip reset pass or a missed flip reset. I mean, like, here's the thing. If your argument is if it's not a pass, like, he clearly has the whole right side of the net to shoot at here, right? And your argument is, well, if it were like, I don't understand. What is the argument that this is not a pass? Because to me, yeah, he's got the whole right side of the net to shoot. If he's going to shoot, I see the logic in going top left, but I would probably go, you know, to the right side. But anyways, you know, or you could just sort of lift the ball up over the net, knowing that Chicago is right behind you to finish it off. Come on, it's fucking Justin hits flip resets the way I, like, you know, ramble about bullshit. This boy is not fucking up a point-blank range flip reset. I'm sorry, that is a pass that he is trying to draw out the defender. One time he put effort into something. Oh, he took it away, Con, yeah. So I just watched them both, and I feel like they're very similar in a way, but are we sure the first one isn't a missed shot? I mean, it really doesn't look like a missed shot to me, but no, of course we're not sure, and it's perfectly possible that it is. To me, it's far more likely that Justin is trying to draw out a defender with a backboard pass, the most basic fucking tactic in Rocket League, than that he is missing a point-blank flip reset where he has a bunch of the net to aim at. Come on, fellas, that flip reset pass to bait out the defense for Chicago was on point. Delayed Flick saying if Gimmick didn't pre-jump, the defender would have beaten him to the ball. Yeah, it's a good reason to pre-jump. 90% of net is open. Bang. There is no way Justin missed that net unless he does it on purpose. He baits out the defense for his third, right? That's just like Rocket League, you know, 201 right there. Not quite 101, but it's 201. It's still freshman level class. Danny Boy saying it was a missed shot. 6-9 saying, not what I'm saying. I'm saying if he wanted to score, he would have. Yeah, right? Orion saying, I think my reason is why wouldn't you shoot? He can't see his teammate. Why would you pass when you can score? Because he sees that there's a defender there who has a pretty good chance at getting a save if he either puts the ball right above him or off to the right side of the net. And he presumably knows, you know, roughly that he's got a teammate in midfield. And so he says, oh, well, let me knock it off the backboard instead of going for the shot. Like, again, not an advanced Rocket League strategy to do a backboard pass to draw out a defender. It's basic shit. Delayed Flick saying Justin missed. What the fuck? I feel like you guys are looking at a different play. I feel like you guys are looking at a play where it looks like he missed. And I'm so confused because I'm looking at this play where he's obviously passing to his teammate. We literally had Karma and Leth come in here saying we're giving him too much credit. No, Shutson, that is not at all what happened. And that's an incredibly specious argument right there. First of all, like in the other situation, we were being like, oh, well, he had this master plan where he must have known where all the other players were on the field. And that's why he came up with this clever idea of hitting this dumb touch that happened to work out. That was the argument for Garrett's thing, which, by the way, I wasn't making. I was not on that side of the argument. I was on the side of saying, you guys are giving them way too much credit. And then Left came in and was like, oh, yeah, no, he didn't even know he was there. By the way, I don't think I mentioned this to you guys. Later, after the stream, Memory DM'd me and told me, fuck Lethemir, I totally meant to do that. Or something like that. That was a different play from the Garrett thing. No, that's what it was. It was Garrett did a crazy thing, and Memory got lucky. And Memory said afterwards, like, no, fuck you guys. I was totally reading him. I think Memory was full of shit. I think he was just fucking around. We were having a very, like, ridiculous conversation when he said that. But the point is, there's two sides to that story. But anyways, Lethemir did not come in here and say, oh, pros actually suck at the game, and it's all just luck. And whenever anyone does something that looks smart, it's just because, like, they spilled milk on their controller and it shorted out and they got lucky. That's not what Lethemir said. Lethemir said in this specific instance, your conspiracy theory was ridiculous. Here, this is the most basic fucking tactic. Hit, pass up the backboard, draw out the defender. Legitimately, since season 2, motherfuckers have been doing this regularly. I don't know why you guys are acting like this is some grand conspiracy theory. It's basic fucking Rocket League. Anyways, what's up, Red Tiger? Hey, you're a little bit late, but you're here for the fight. Maybe a split prize is a good shout, as both are flippers at passes that lead to shots. I couldn't vote for one above the other. I mean, I from where I'm sitting, 3 doesn't even deserve a junior prize. To me, it is absolutely this one by 1.5 miles. So we're gonna have to keep talking about this for a little bit for you to convince me anything. Also, I've not heard. Someone's gonna have to explain to me what is impressive about 3. Because okay, fine, you think this is a missed shot or whatever. But what's cool about 3? It's a flip reset pass to a dude who's like right underneath you and then like knocks a ball into a goal 2 feet in front of him and slightly to his left. So, like, even if this is a missed shot, it's still more impressive as a 3-man pass play with an air dribble and a flip reset in overtime. Still more impressive as a missed shot than the other one is as, like, a basic fucking pass. So Justin said, I can score this, but I'll go for the pass instead, because why not? I don't think Justin is looking at the... Oh, well, that was 6ix9ine's argument. But I think Justin is looking at this and going, I have, like, a 30% chance of scoring if I go for a shot, because this guy is, like, perfectly positioned to make the save. Or I could try and draw him out, go with a backboard pass, and Chicago will come and follow it up, and it's a much higher percentage chance of scoring. I think that's his calculation here. Just put it over the defender. Also, why would you even go for the flip reset? He just boosted into the ball. He hits it upper 90. Because there's a defender there. There's a defender right here. You're saying he boosts into the ball and takes it to the upper 90. Well, then Leiter comes and challenges. There is a defender perfectly in place right here. They're in an overtime here, so presumably he respects this guy at least somewhat. And if he just boosts to the upper 90, Leiter, you know, boosts over and blocks him. Or if he just puts it over his head, you know, Leiter jumps up and blocks the ball. Leiter has this net fairly well covered right here. So Justin decides, all right, I'll go off the backboard, maybe draw him out, maybe just confuse him, and Chicago will come in with a much higher percentage shot. Whatever, I ain't gonna argue anymore for 2 plays that are this shitty. All right, fair enough, Shutson. I knew you'd give up, yeah, right? 3 was an amazing play, I keep fighting. Yeah, 3 is better, but it's shitty too. All right. Man, 6ix9ine being very offended that he was misinterpreted. Look down, little Alex, save your throat. I like pontificating. I don't know if you've noticed this about me. Fuck it, let's go to bed. All right, so the vote 3 team seems to have just quit and is conceding to the vote 2 team. Even if he deliberately passes, it's not required to score the goal. He had 3/4 of the goal to score, and we've definitely killed off plays that are extra in that sense. Yeah, for sure, but, you know, the question isn't, like, what have we done in the past? I mean, you're right, if it was totally unnecessary. I would say it's totally unnecessary, though. Why the fuck is he doing that? And that was kind of my argument against the squishy double touch that no one really cared about, so we didn't have to argue about it. Is, I don't know, that didn't seem like it was what he had to do. But again, like, if this were a really cool play, I'd be open to considering the other point of view. But this is, like, a really simple flip reset into a really simple shot onto a basically undefended net when they're up by 2 at halftime. You know, like, this one is just so obviously inferior, even if I grant the preposition that, you know, it was a missed shot. Oh, Ryan, going back and forth, I guess. All right. Leiter comes to challenge it, then he gets beaten to the ball. I'm just going to say Leiter has definitely missed a challenge opportunity by this point. All right, but it's a lot easier to make that call looking at a freeze frame than it is sort of in the process of receiving an air dribble pass while, you know, like preparing for a shot. You know, he sees a guy down there. I don't know. I think it's pretty fair to say, okay, there's a guy in net. Let me do a backboard pass instead of, you know, trying to find a hole in the net I can shoot at. Don't think 3 isn't even a pass anyway. It's a flip reset that Gimmick probably shouldn't be sat directly under, but happens to be, so gets a shot off from it. Yeah, right? I mean, exactly. Like, I would be much more open to the this is a missed shot argument if 3 were in any way cool. Oh, 2 only pros win. Yep. 3 doesn't have pros in it. Nope. Misinterpret is fine on purpose for the sake of your argument is unacceptable. Either get it right and offer a counterpoint or just make yourself look like an idiot taking out of context to try and tell me I'm wrong because there's no way I could be right. Sorry, I was laughing at Still Hate Flicks. I feel like I have a gun pointed at my head. I'm too tired. Screw this vote too. I guess I have successfully bullied everybody into submission and accepting my point of view. You can't use it's a basic flip reset to argue against 3. Why not? It is. Why can't I, Shutson? I genuinely don't understand. Bring back 4 so pros don't win. I definitely like 2 the best, even if the first shot wasn't scored. Okay. I feel like if you could see Gimmick's point of view through the whole play, then we might get a different perspective, but it's whatever. I don't care enough to fight for it anymore. Just hopped in to say hello. Fair enough. Because 2 is also a basic flip reset? Yeah, but 2 is also a 3-point pass play with, like, in overtime with, you know, solid team play. With a did I say 3-point team play in overtime with, like, I don't really care about the air dribble handoff, but, you know, my point is this is just a basic flip reset that Gimmick comes in and finishes. Whereas the other one, like, I'm not arguing 2 is great because Justin does a flip reset. I'm arguing 2 is great because it's an air dribble handoff flip reset pass finisher in OT, and this is a basic flip reset. Like, yeah, the flip resets are roughly equivalent in each of them, but the other one has a lot more going on, and this one just has Gimmick knocking in a pretty easy shot. But 2 isn't a basic play. It's a 3-man pass play. Exactly. Just want to watch more Game of Thrones? Do it, Princey. Why people argue the hardest on weekdays when plays are meh. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know. It's because, like, it's just, like, such a negative position where everyone's arguing against everything else, as opposed to, like, for what they like. It's hard to fully commit to something. That could be it. With an air dribble pass and a flip reset pass with a shot, 1, 2, 3, it's a combo. Yeah. OT is the sway for me. Yeah, OT is huge, I think. Oh, good play. You see the first pass, though? Shit was clean. I can't. Gotta wait. Oh, you're, like, caught up. Oh, I thought you meant, like, literal episode 2. Like, you know, season 1, episode 2. Yeah, no, this week is gonna be fucking long. I'm so excited for Game of Thrones on Sunday. It's gonna be, like, fucking great. Episode 8 of American Gods, nice. Consider this, though. Person 1 slams ball into backboard. Person 2 slams ball into backboard. Person 3 scores. Not a 3-man passing play, right? Fact it hits the backboard just has a sour taste. See, I actually don't agree with that, Orion. I think that's a very common 3-man pass play. I mean, again, it goes back to fucking Northern Gaming in Season 2. That was their whole fucking thing, was backboard passing. It's very common as a Rocket League tactic. You pass off the backboard to your teammates. Only reason it's less common now is because it was so common that everyone started defending it pretty effectively. And so then infield passing became a thing. But, like, you know, it is absolutely a thing where you can pass off the backboard. And I think we often see, like, you know, I would usually call it like a really high pressure attack or something if it's like backboard shot. But I think that's absolutely a 3-man pass play if it's like, you know, backboard pass, shot. To be fair, I've stayed in my lane with that and argued how good his 2 is and not how bad 3 is. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. Just rewatch some season. I'm honestly probably going to start rewatching the last season this week, just to like get my fix. Expand your palate if it's sour. Please don't spoil anything of Game of Thrones. I haven't seen the newest season. All right, I'm not going to spoil anything. And like all I'm talking about is there's a big battle coming up in the next episode. The next episode is going to be like the whole episode is going to be a battle. I don't think that's spoiling anything. And that's why I'm so excited about it. I'm waiting until it's all finished first. Yeah, fair enough. Passing play to me gives a mental image of passers passing directly to one another. Just a difference of opinion on that then. Neither of us are right or wrong. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can argue my case, but I think you're right that it's sort of just an ambiguous term. And I see where you're coming from. To me, it's just about, like, you know, deliberately giving the ball to a teammate defines a pass, not directly giving a ball to a teammate. Tactic now is to pepper the net, and backboard passing is just collateral damage in those attacks. Yeah, that sounds right. Want to get into Game of Thrones, but I also want to sleep the next week. My brother watched almost all of it when he came home over winter break. Yeah. But, alright, it seems we've beaten the 3 crowd into submission. We've now got 10 votes on number 2 and nothing on number 3, so meeting adjourned, guys. Let's give it to number 2. Alright, so yeah, congratulations, Garrett, Chicago, and Justin. You guys are our winners for today.